50 Berkeley Square, a normal house in a normal square in the centre of London. Or is it? 50 Berkeley Square is said to be one of the most haunted houses in the whole of London. The story first emerged in the Mayfair magazine in 1879, saying that there was an attic room in the house unused by the current occupants that was haunted. However, the room was given to a young maid upon her arrival at the house, and the next morning she was found standing in the centre of the room, absolutely stark raving mad. She was taken to an asylum where she died the next day. Following this, a skeptical nobleman requested to stay the night in the room. But upon returning to him the next morning, the residents found that he was so paralysed with fear, he was unable to even speak. The stories of the hauntings continue, but what exactly went on at 50 Berkeley Square to cause there to be such a malevolent force or so many stories of haunting? Many different variations of the story exist, from all sorts of horrific things being said to happen in that room, from a maid throwing herself from the window, a young girl dying, or even a boy who was kept prisoner in the room and only fed through a keyhole. However, the story that rings the most true, at least to me, is that the stories of the haunting came from a resident of the house who lived there during the mid to late 1800s. This man's name was Thomas Myers, and it was said that he was rejected by his fiancée, and so he isolated himself and lived alone in just the attic room and a couple of other rooms of the house. Eventually, it's said that he drove himself completely mad and passed away, but during his period of occupying the house fell into a complete state of disrepair, and its rumours of being haunted started to emerge. But let me know in the comments, what do you think happened at 50 Berkeley Square?